honest mothers. That's what they
Yeah.
are.
So I don't know, man. I have no idea what's going to happen with these folks. I know I'm struggling. I'm trying to pay hours and shit. So hey, we got to have that insurance, man, the health insurance. So because the older you get, the more you're going to need the damn health insurance. And I need it right now. Shit, my knee messed up. I got to have my doctor got to get paid. Shit, because I'm gonna see him all the way into January. So hey, we got to have the goddamn insurance.
Well,
Yeah. So, but like I said, I have no idea what these folks gonna do, man. I feel sorry for them. I really do. I ain't nothing else I can say. And some of these fuckers don't give a shit and everything about these people and stuff and everything what they're doing. All they care about is their own damn self. And then all the other ones say, "Well, we're gonna lead the Congress because we know we gonna get messed over and stuff during the midterm." Well, damn, you're gonna leave a mess that you can create. 20 of y'all gonna resign. Oh well, and that's supposed, and we supposed to be happy about that. Damn, you done pissed this shit off and effed it up. So now you gonna just leave. Well, I don't like it. You voted for it. You voted to pass that daggone big beautiful bill, y'all call it. You voted for it. And now you all of a sudden, well, I didn't know what I was voting for. I'm looking at Marjorie Taylor Greene. She said, "I don't think she wanted to do is knock the speaker out, take his job from him because she pissed off at him. Can't she can't do anything with Trump, so all she can do is just talk about him. And then she gonna wait until she get a goddamn pension. Why the fuck you leave right now?" Because
yeah, she
December the
wants.
6th, January the 6th, her pension, her full pension come due. So she said, "Shit, I can leave after that because I got a pension coming."
Plus, you get free health care, damn near free health care.
Yep.
Well, like,
And knowing her children and stuff ain't got no insurance going up. So she might well stay there because she gonna have to start paying for their goddamn insurance that their health care coverage. So I don't know, man.
yeah, well, they say that she said that they even messing with her business now.
Oh yeah, they done threaten her business and threaten her son. These some crazy son of guns out there, man. There's some crazy fools out there.
Paid
And like
actors.
she's
That's all they are is paid actors.
yeah, as well, just like she said, and all the other Congress people said, hey, that they can't depend on the FBI to do anything. You ain't heard nothing from the FBI. Hell, they had another shooting, man, at a college and stuff and everything. And Trump got on the daggone Truth Social and said, "Yeah, but we didn't caught him, the person who did it, and they ain't caught they hadn't caught nobody." Then when somebody got on there and said, "Trump, they ain't caught the person," he lied and said, "Well, Brown told us that they had caught him." The university's fault. They the one that told me. A hell of a president we got. Oh man, he done gone absolutely nuts. That man done gone absolutely nuts, brother. Absolutely nuts. I can't believe that. I don't know what to say, Ted. I really don't, man. I'm just sitting up in here today and yesterday and all the other days and stuff, just thinking, man, what the hell we gonna do? What the hell we gonna do? I don't see no bright light nowhere.
Well, you say that you don't see no bright light, but really there is. And the reason why I say that is because the more people realize that, and they know this already, it's a crooked ass system. And they have to get some people with some courage and somehow impeach his whole. We can't put with 3 years of this shit. I don't know what they're gonna do, but they got to impeach this man, they got rid of his FBI agent, Christy Knoll, all these people. So I don't know. That's where I see it, man. I don't see him lasting 6 more months. If he do, we're in trouble.
And we're
And he got
seeing,
we ain't got
yeah,
enough guardrails, bro. To stop this man.
yeah, we're seeing stuff going on, man, outside the United States, even in the United States, but also outside the United States that we have never seen before. This man he doesn't care about any damn body. He just out there. You got not and Japan just came up and said they're gonna have to get their military going because they can't depend on the United States anymore because they were asking a question because China said they're gonna invade Taiwan and Japan said they can't do that because that's one of our sovereign countries and stuff there and everything. They are friend. And Trump told them, well, you got to let China do what they want to do. I said, you got to be kidding me. None of our allies can depend on us. We can't depend on Canada anymore because they done already gone away. He done threatened the USMCA, the trade agreement that they had. That next year that it's going to be gone. They're not even
He don't
negotiating.
support NATO.
And he ain't supporting NATO.
He's not
He done
supporting
already
NATO.
told them he ain't supporting the European Union. And I don't. So most of these countries have no idea what the hell to do. They don't know. They don't have no idea what the United States is going to do. None whatsoever. And why Trump is still sitting out there putting his faith in China and also putting his faith in Russia. He keeps trying to be their buddies. They don't want his ass as no buddy. They don't want him. Nobody wants him. So I don't know these countries outside the United States need to get their butts together. That G7 or wherever they got, just come together, have a meeting and stuff, and say, hey, we can't depend on the United States. We got to go this shit on our own, and just say forget it. Now, if he wants to come back in there after they done went and did their own stuff and built their own thing and put forth peace agreements between themselves and trading agreements between themselves, that's what they need to do
Yeah,
and leave this place out.
yeah,
Else, I know it's going to hurt the United States and the
yeah.
people here in this country, but sometimes you have to protect yourself and everything to keep from falling down. You can't. It's almost like when you get on a damn plane, you got a child with you, and the first thing the stewardess say is when them daggone masks come down, they said, "Don't try to put the mask on the child. You have to put the mask on yourself first, and then do it on your child. Take care of yourself first. Self-preservation." And if they did that, I would not blame them for it. I know I would. I'd be if I were Canada and the prime minister there said, "Hey, we're gonna have to leave this knucklehead alone and just create a void all around the United States." Say, "Hey, we're not gonna even talk with him. We're negotiating with him. We ain't gonna say nothing with him. Just leave him there and do our own thing." Maybe one day this country will wake up and do just like you said and impeach that son of a gun and get them the hell out of here. And then we can go back to being friends and good neighbors and stuff with these other countries. That's
What do
the way
you
I see it.
think, Ed? I hear you talking, but what do you think right now? These highly intellectual Americans who's patriotic and knows what this is all about as far as NATO, the agreements that they made after the war, all the support they did from the Marshall and all of those things that transpired with Japan, all the diplomacy, all of those things that Americans, the intellectuals, the security people, all that. Do you think for one moment that those people are not talking to these chancellors or these prime ministers, these presidents all over the world behind his back, under the table? and they realize now. I'm talking about
Probably,
Democrats.
probably, I would say probably not right now. Not the way you're talking about. I don't think that they're doing that. They may have it in their minds that this might be what they want to do.
I'm sorry. I'm telling you. I don't believe Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, George Bush. I'm telling you, and then the people that they know, they are talking to these people and asking them to hold on. I'm telling you, this country right now is in deep, deep doo doo from the shit that he's doing and that he can get away with. And I know that's the reason why these Republicans, the ones that don't know shit, the dummies and all of that, and the scared people, they getting out of here. Because they realize, hey, they have not done anything since they've been in office, most of them, but just resist the Democrats. George, when Biden was in office, that's all they was doing. And some of them supported Biden for what he was doing. So it's hard for me to believe that they are giving up. It's hard for me to believe that.
Now,
So
when you said who is giving up, who are you talking about giving up? You talking about the countries outside or the people here in the United
I'm
States?
talking about people here in the United States that's got some sense.
Oh well, I know that we haven't given up. Even if these other countries and stuff go back and do their own thing, create their own stuff, we haven't given up here in the United States. But I'm just saying that if I'm them, that's what I would do. I would go out there and do my own thing and let us uh, do something here and stuff and everything to get our country back together. Because there's still going to be trade going on. There's people in this country and stuff and everything going to still, and the other countries and stuff who are trading with the United States going to still trade. They're going to still send their items and stuff that they've been trading and stuff with us, and they're going to continue to do that. And we're going to be able to survive and stuff that way. But you have to, out there and stuff, Ted, has to put pressure on the United States. You have to put that pressure on us because if we don't have that pressure, we're going to keep on going. Say, well, maybe, well, maybe, well, maybe. You need some pressure, and that outside pressure and stuff and everything is going to help us on the inside of this country. You got to keep that pressure on, and that pressure and stuff means telling that man you ain't gonna be dealing with him, and you ain't gonna be dealing with his country no more, and go on off and do your own thing because you know that China and Russia don't give a shit about Donald Trump. They don't. They just using him like an old guitar. They just pick him up whenever they want to, use him, string him up and everything, and then let him go. Because you know they can't. They don't trust that son of a gun. He's untrustworthy. You cannot depend on him. And I know Russian China. I know that they can't depend on him, and they know it. They know he's a liar. They know he's gonna say whatever the heck he want to say, and he has no power. If he says anything and stuff, he's not going to back it up, especially if somebody stand up against him. He's not. He just he has proven himself. But this country is going to have to realize, and the people in this country are going to have to realize and rise up and say, hey, we ain't taking this shit no more. We're going to get him out of there some kind of way. Come hell or high water, he got to go. And the people are going to have to say it. The people in those red states, the people in those blue states, everybody in here going to have to open their mouth and say it. We got to get rid of him. He has destroyed us. And they got the power to do it because some of them are saying it. Some of them are standing up and saying, we ain't putting up with this mess. You got the state of Indiana told that son of God, we ain't going to do this stuff. Now the governor said he sit down there, well, Trump, we trying to do this. But the legislature said we're not going to do it. They stood up against them. Now the rest of these states and stuff didn't. They turned around and well, we're going to try. Missouri gave them. They legislative said, well, we can only get one seat. I think another state out there said that they were going to give him something. But North Carolina said they're going to try again to do that redistricting and everything. They've already done squeeze them and stuff real hard. Texas done did it already. They didn't squeeze it. And the Supreme Court done already told them, okay, y'all can do what y'all want to do. We don't care. So we can't depend on them. So the only person we can depend on, Ted, is who? The people out here in this country. Until they get squeezed hard enough, and I'm pretty sure that some of them Republicans know that come January the 1st, when 20 some million people gonna lose their daggone health insurance coverage and everything, some of them people out there gonna rise up and they're gonna start saying something. It's gonna be hell to pay the Kaplan for all of them representatives if they don't do something on January 1st. And right now, it doesn't look like nothing's gonna happen because you got your leaders up in there in the Republican Party in the House and the Senate. No, we ain't passing nothing. We're gonna let this shit go. And they don't care what's going to happen. And they don't care if they lose the majority. They just want to appease Trump. Now, daggone well, Ted, if I'm a representative and I've got 2 or 300,000 of my people that have voted for me going to lose their health care coverage and stuff, it's going to hurt me a little bit and everything. I'm going to have to feel some kind of compassion and stuff toward them. I don't care what the hell Trump said. We got to do something about this. All they need to do is extend the daggone shit for a year or until Trump get the fuck out of office, and then they can do something. They study telling people, we got a health care plan. They don't have shit. Excuse my French, people. I'm sorry.
Well, they're talking about this medical doctor who's a congressman from Louisiana talking about, well, we're talking about giving them $1,500, $2,000 for their
There you go.
health care. I know, we know. But the point is, that's how stupid and dumb he think we are.
Yeah, that got to be the stupidest. That's because Trump said that. Trump said it, so they're gonna pay him for what he said.
And they tried to pass a bill for that, and it flunked out of 51 to 49. Well, I'm here to tell you that security is the most important thing right now. When all the different safeguards have, a lot of people have been fired, people that know what they're doing, people that whole departments have shut down. So now, where these people have allowed this stuff to happen don't realize that everything is breaking down. Today, we had one agency who's responsible for the different mechanisms of the airways told the people exactly that these departments that shut down, that was responsible for making sure these helicopters and airplanes don't crash. A lot of them, they make sure that you cannot put things in the air unless they're completely been checked. We got helicopters going down everywhere. In the news, every time you look around, there's something, helicopters going down. So, security, you get the FBI is supposed to be in charge of investigating all kinds of things, and they're not doing it. So there's something that's in the air. There's something that's going on, and I'm not for certain, or I can speculate that they want this country to be like China and Russia.
Well, even China and Russia got rules and regulations. They got air traffic control, keep their daggone people and stuff safe in the air. They even got it. China got it. Russia, I know where Russia's got it. They got those controls.
That's not what
We
I'm talking
we
about.
we've gone further away from them than anybody else. I think, because we don't even look like them. We don't. What's going on here in this country and stuff is nowhere near. At least Putin is going to try to protect his people. Going to do something. He's going to try to
Ed,
sell us some oil so his people can have some food.
Ed, this is not about. This is the thing. What they're trying to do is they want all black and brown people out of this country.
That ain't gonna happen. that's Trump belief. That ain't gonna happen. I don't think that's the belief of
When
everybody
you
in this.
say that's Trump's belief, but that's a
Yeah, that's
whole
Trump
lot of
belief.
okay.
That's Trump and Miller, Stephen Miller's belief. But the rest of them don't believe that. I don't believe the rest of them believe that.
Okay.
I don't. I don't believe the rest of his cabinet people believe that.
We ain't even talking about his cabinet people. We're talking about their MO as far as different people all over the country. There are people that want black and brown people out of this country. Now they'll put up with us black people because we've been here deep long for a certain period of time. But really, they want this country to be totally controlled by the white supremacists, and they're doing everything they can to destroy anybody that's successful. It's hard to do that because here's the thing. The first thing these multi-international corporations are going to look at, they're going to be looking at the GDP. Now, our GDP is somewhere between, it can go up to from 22, 23 trillion dollars a year because we are one of the biggest consumer base in the world. And we make money and spend money. And we do about 10 to 12 trillion dollars more than China. However, what we spend our money, a chunk of our money in, is the military.
But what does that have to do, Ted, with them wanting all the people of color out of this country? I just want to find out what does that information have to do. Why are you saying that this is? Give me some reasons and stuff why you think that they want all
Well,
these people.
okay, number one, they don't like Social Security. They don't like Medicare. Those to them are giveaways. What they believe in is that they can put these mediocre people in the jobs and satisfy them, the so-called white supremacists, and they can make it without us because we got AI. So these people think in the long run, it might take 10 years, 20, 30, 40, 50 more years, but they believe that they can take over this country and get by with 250 million people
That
to
ain't
run
gonna
this
happen.
country.
That is not gonna happen. That is unrealistic. I can't even see that. It doesn't cross my psyche. That can't happen. Because most of the
Well,
people
you can
that you're
say
talking about who are on these programs, these social programs, are white folk. Ain't a
well,
whole lot of
they
black
don't
folks.
care about poor people, bro. They don't care about white poor people. They don't care about nobody, and as far as that's concerned, they don't care about poor people. White poor people, black poor people, anybody that's poor, they don't care about. Because as far as they're concerned, you're a drain on society. They don't care about poor people. Middle class, there is no such thing as middle class. They destroyed that. They started destroying that years ago in the late 1970s. They do not care about the middle class people. If they did, they wouldn't have shipped all those jobs overseas. All those factories. They got over 100,000 factories overseas.
And there was a reason why they did that, and that was because they could produce a product cheaper. They cannot produce their same product they can in this country and stuff and everything at a price
Did
that
you hear
they
what you
know
just
that they can
said? Did
people
you hear
can
what you
afford
just
to buy
said?
it.
Did you hear what you just said? And the reason why they can produce the product cheaper. Now, how do they produce it cheaper, Ed?
They have cheap labor in outside this country. China
And
has cheap
what
labor.
does the middle class require?
They require a wage and stuff that will be able to suffice them because the cost of living is going up in this country. And I still don't believe that that's their thing to get rid of the people of color and stuff in this country. I really don't. I don't believe that. That's not viable. It is not viable, and that is I would call that the people who are thinking about that that's stupidity. They're ignorant. Whoever thinking like that, that's
Well, you can say what you want to say, and you don't have to believe it, but that's their goal, bro.
well, they can have whatever goal they want to have. It's not gonna fly. It's not gonna work.
Well, they have come a long way since the late
They
1970s.
ain't came no further than what we allowed them to come.
Well, the thing is, you can look at the educational system and the so-called once upon a time middle class neighborhoods and the black neighborhoods and the Asian neighborhoods and the Latino neighborhoods. Their schools is decimated. Why you think you got so many? We talked about this a long time ago about private schools. 40% to 42% of people right now is going to private schools and charter schools. Some of them are homeschooling. You got black folks homeschooling. I'm telling you right now, this is the whole thing. They have given up on America
I don't believe that.
as it was going because the number one thing they found out that black people found out what really works voting and getting people in the office. That's why they fight us. That's why these white supremacists fight us so much. I mean, I don't know, how you make it, how clear I can get, because when you see over, you look at the Democratic Party and how black and brown they are as far as representation. Hey, it was unheard of to have 3 or 4 senators in Congress 40 years ago, 30 years ago. I'm telling you, bro, we have found out the voting really works as far as if they do it legitimately, and that we have enough smart people to run for office. I mean, when you look over the country as a whole, the majority of the people is of color. Mayors of these cities. I'm talking about large and small cities. Now we just and now you got black folks that's willing to run for governor. They can't have this here.
That's not. They can't stop it. They are not going to be able to stop that. They're not going to
They
stop it
stopped your
because
girl in Georgia.
they can't. They
They
can't.
just stopped your girl in Georgia.
Well, that was a long time ago, and there was some problems and stuff in there. They cheated and stuff to get that man
Thank
in
you.
power,
That's what they
and
do.
then and then our own damn people and stuff stabbed her in the back, just like they did with Harris. The same thing that happened with our presidential candidate, Democratic presidential happened with her. The
Well,
same
here's
thing
the
happened.
here's
Our
here's the
own damn people stabbed
is
her in the
you
back
always gonna have
and
that. You
didn't vote
always
for
gonna have
her.
those people. You always gonna have those people. That's not the issue.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That wasn't the reason and stuff why they there's no way that they're going to get these people to call out there. There's too many of them here. There's too many of them here. There's too many people of color here. Too many. They're not going to get them out of here. They can try, but that's not going to happen.
Well,
and the only reason why all this mess and stuff happening right now is because that daggone Trump got in office. Every time he gets in
well, you
office,
can
there's
blame it on Trump
bullshit
if you
going
want
on.
to.
And people start thinking
Trump
crazy
is
stuff
part,
because
he's a
he
big
got some
part of
crazy
it.
ideas.
He's a big part of it. All he's doing is following these white supremacists.
Well,
And
they putting in them crazy ideas because he got in office. He finally made it into that hole, so he did that. That was his thing. He the one that started that mess. Well, we're going to get. I hate people of color. Well, that was his
Trump
crap.
cared about is his money. That's all he cared about. He don't care
That's
about
all.
nothing else.
And he doesn't like black people and women.
Well, to say he don't like poor people, I think that's a false narrative. It's not that he don't like black people. He don't like poor black people.
Well, the lady
And
that he called,
like black people
the lady
with money.
called Miss Piggy on that stuff wasn't a poor.
Like black people with
that
money
lady that he called
stands up to him.
Piggy on the plane was not poor.
What?
The lady he called Piggy on the plane was not poor.
Well, that ain't nothing, but that's just how he is, bro.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. That's how he is. He just don't give it. He don't like women and he don't like black folks. He looks down upon them, but that has nothing to do with him trying to get everybody of color out of this country because he can't do it. There's no way he's gonna do it. No way. It's not going to happen. I don't care how bad this thing is. It's not going to happen. He'll be dead before he even think about trying to.
Well, when you talking about him, man, you give him more credit than what he's. You know, that's not about him. This is a whole thing that's going on in this country. These white supremacists.
And there are a small majority of the people in this daggone country. If you find out what there is, there are a small majority of the folks in this daggone country. There ain't no big ass majority of them saying that.
People are a small minority.
Yet they're a small minority.
35 million of them, bro.
So
it's 35 million of them.
So how many people in this country? That's only 10% of this daggone country. There's 350 million people here. And you talking about 35 million. That's 10% of the daggone folks in this country.
Ed, we already know the numbers. What I'm telling you is that when you got a certain amount, millions of people that's willing to do evil.
And that's a small majority. 35 million is a small majority.
Well, you just had a paid succession go over there, and you don't think that guy's paid, bro? You don't think he got paid?
But that's the if you're only talking about a small majority.
At Brown University, you don't think he got paid? You don't think he getting paid?
It doesn't matter if he's getting paid or not. That's not it. That's not the point. You can get paid all you want. Hell, they got black people out there who getting paid for doing that crap, talking about their own damn people. And all them people who standing behind him at these damn rallies and shit, them people get paid.
The thing is that most American people, the working hard American people, they're concerned about their jobs, their children, and keeping a roof over their head.
And there's nothing, and I don't see no problem in that. I really don't.
Well, that's mostly what they only care about.
And I don't see no problem in that.
So they're not looking at that these people that we have been infiltrated.
Because they look down upon them because they are a small majority, and they look down upon.
Well, you keep saying small majority, but I'm gonna tell you right now, you take 10 million people that's willing to do evil. That's a lot of people.
Nobody gonna be, and yet they only gonna get a few knuckleheads out there who gonna be thinking like that. That's it. Most of these people ain't gonna be thinking like that.
That's not
even the people, even the Anglo-Saxon folks out there ain't gonna be thinking like that.
You can say that if you want to.
Well, I know that, and I live around them every day. They're not thinking like that.
That's not the issue.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It is the issue.
Because those people, like you said,
the issue is that you were saying that there are people out there who want all the black people, the people of color out of this.
You know,
and I'm telling you, that's not even viable.
that right there is a long-term goal that they want to do. But the
Well, they
point
can have
is,
all the long-term game they
but
want.
what
It
I'm
ain't
talking
gonna work.
about, what's happening now? What
I'm
is
talking about what's
happening
happening
now?
now. It's not gonna work. Now it's not gonna work.
Well, they've been doing it, man, for the last 40, 50 years. What are you talking
Okay
about?
then. So they've been doing it for 40, 50 years. Now they got 35
And
million
then the
people who's thinking
Democrats
about that.
allowed them
That's
to
10%
do
of
it.
the population.
The Democrats allowed them to do it. President Obama tried to put their ass in check, but he had too many people fighting against him.
Well, that's what they do because you're gonna have nut folks and stuff out there all the time. That's why you got people who are going around and killing folks and stuff at these universities, at these schools, with our children and stuff. They bringing a gun in there and they're killing them because, well, my philosophy and stuff. I'm thinking that I'm the best than you all are, but the rest of the folks and stuff who are sitting there don't think that way. The ones who are being shot at don't think that way. It's just a small majority of them, and they are going to be there. And
So who's
there's a
in
hope,
charge
and there's
right
not a
now?
way to.
Who's in charge?
And right now, we haven't found a way to stop them.
Well, that's true, because who's in charge of the military and the police right now?
Yeah. Now we can talk about something that's viable here. We've got 35,000 VA workers who are going to be fired here starting January. They're getting rid of 35,000 more VA workers, doctors, nurses, anybody who worked there. They're taking away these many people from the Veterans Administration, the same people who are out there who are fighting for us and protecting our damn country. That's the stupidest thing I can think in the world. And I got one of my neighbors down there. He's
That's
a
the plan,
disabled
bro.
veteran.
That's the plan.
He's a disabled veteran, and I got another one neighbor down there at the other house down there. He's a disabled veteran. He's white, and they need these people and stuff and everything to take care of them for their medical services. And they're gonna get rid of 35,000 of them. There's one of them and stuff. He lost his kidney. He had a kidney replaced.
In case you don't know, they already been fired over 100,000 in VA.
I know they did, but I'm saying they got an additional 35,000 that they get ready to get rid of. They get ready
Of
to
course,
decimate the Veterans Administration.
that's their plan, eh?
Well, they can plan all they want. All I'm saying is that we cannot afford to get rid of 35,000 veteran administrators, veteran
Well,
employees and stuff
people,
who take care of
people
our
can you
veterans.
can say that we can't do this and they shouldn't do this and all that. It don't mean shit. That's their plan, bro.
It means a whole hell of a lot to people out there who were sitting there waiting for a
You got
reason
20 million. You got
to
over
sit
20,
down there
25
and
million.
rise up and say we ain't taking
You
this
said
shit no
rise
more.
up. Who gonna rise up, Ed?
We got the people out in this country gonna rise up. They're gonna get out there into the streets and stuff and everything, and they're gonna stop this shit.
You think they care about that?
Oh hell yeah! Oh hell yeah, they care about it. I'm not a veteran, but I'm looking at the people who are veterans who went to war and everything for me. Went over there to Iraq and Afghanistan and all the other wars that we done had in this country, the Vietnam veterans and stuff who are getting old and stuff now and everything. They getting to their 80s and stuff now. They need medical care to take care of them. If they don't have people to help take care of them and everything.
But Ed, the thing is, anytime President Biden initiated the program and implemented it for those people that was under that burn, whatever they call it, his son died from. Trump closed that down, bro.
Well, he
He's
can
not
close it down
funding
all he
that no
want.
more.
He
He's
can
not
close it
funding
down
it
all
no
he
more.
want. He ain't gonna be in it that long. We got to hold out, and we gonna get rid of all that shit. Just hold out. We can get rid of all that. But I might not live that long, but my folks and stuff might live long enough to be able to say and stop that mess. But Ed might not be here that long, and Ted might not be here that long. But it's gonna happen.
Well, the people, Ed, I'm telling you right now, when you got, right now they did a poll, and and you can't really depend on these polls, but it gives you a picture of what's going on. The people, the people that support MAGA in the Republican Party is 50%. The other 50% support the Republican Party. So it used to be 70+% that supported MAGA. Now it's 50%. So they are waking up and they realize that the Republican Party has been taken over by MAGA, and they realize that this right here is not the way we want to go. But do they have enough guts to get their butt out there, to talk to their Congress people and all that? Because they are in control. They're in control of the House, they're in control of the Senate and the White
Now,
House.
and it won't be for very long, because that's why you're seeing the rats are abandoning the ship, and Trump knows it. The rats are abandoning the ship, and he's gonna be left out there without any power at all, and he knows it, and they know
Well,
it.
all I
That's why
gotta
they
tell the
leaving.
people is don't fall for the okie doke and get out there and start rioting and start protesting so fiercely, because that's not gonna change a damn thing.
Yes, it is. It's gonna change a whole lot. It's gonna
Okay.
change. It's gonna change a whole lot. And anybody you talk to out there who are commentators or people out there doing that thing gonna tell the folks you got to keep on going out there and letting your voice be heard and let folks know that this crap ain't right and you don't like what the hell's
The
going on.
only way it's
And
gonna change, the only
it
way,
also
only marching ain't gonna do a damn
slows
thing.
down
You
those
go to
knuckleheads
your
sitting up there in the White
congressperson,
House,
you
because they
go to
don't
your
want all these
congressperson,
people
you
out
go to
here
your Senate,
creating havoc in
and you
this
stand
country.
in front of his office.
Evil operates in the dark. They don't want shit
Marching
coming
ain't
to
gonna
the
do a
light.
damn thing.
They don't want shit
Go
coming
to your
to the light.
congressperson,
They don't want
call them
nothing
up.
coming to the light.
That's what's gonna change it. That's what's gonna change it. You just had almost 10 million people march and didn't do shit. Didn't do a damn thing. Didn't even care. Matter of fact, he flew a plane over there and shit all over. So that marching ain't gonna do a damn thing. That's what he think of y'all. Y'all sat there and marched and he shitted all over you.
I'm sorry, people. I got this shit funny.
Go to your
I got to
congressperson.
laugh.
It's true. He don't give a shit about you marching.
You just
Peaceful
sitting
march. Thank God there wasn't a whole lot of black people in there.
you just sitting over there arguing. Some old man over there arguing. He don't know what the hell he talking about.
Thank God there wasn't a whole lot of black people in that march.
I'm sorry, I got to stop. Hold up. I'm gonna compose myself here.
Them ways don't work no more, bro.
It don't work no more. Okay.
Marching don't work. Carry your ass to your congressperson.
Yeah, I ain't talking to him because I don't even know who my congressperson is right now.
Take your ass to your Senate.
They done gerrymandered this damn state so bad, I don't even know who my congressman is. Shit. I tell you, I don't know who my congressman is because they done gerrymandered us so damn bad. I have no idea who my congressman is. It was a lady. I don't know who it is now.
They ain't got that. They don't have the military and those ICE people out there for nothing. They waiting for anybody to start any kind of shit, so they can grab your ass up. They sending Americans all over the country, all over the world.
Well, I'm gonna throw a rock and hide my hand. Ever get out there and throw a rock? As I didn't do it. I didn't throw that rock and hit that man upside his head.
They said, "You black. We taking you anyway."
And then I'm gonna do like they always told me. Y'all, sir, no, sir, I can plow, sir, I can hoe, sir. Because I ain't do none of that.
No, well, you know, this is my opinion. You know, Martian ain't gonna do shit. Your ass didn't get out there and vote. So now this is what we get. You voted for the wrong man. This is what we get.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, people, y'all have heard it on this show. You heard that.
We need more people to march. No, you don't. No, you don't. You just had 10 million people out there. What you want, another 50 million to get out there and march? It don't mean nothing. He'll shit on you again. He don't care. The power is in the House. Them Senate people don't give a shit. Did you hear Ron Paul today?
No, I ain't heard Rand Paul.
He is a piece of shit.
Only thing Rand Paul cares about is Kentucky and if they can sell that whiskey.
He's a piece of shit.
Get that Kentucky whiskey sold.
He don't even care about his people. We got over 100,000 people on ACA. He don't give a shit.
But and I just repeat myself again. I don't think he care about is to sell that Kentucky whiskey.
Like I said,
he got money. He got money invested in some of these deals.
Go to his office. When you see 1 million people at his office, or 500,000, or 200,000, or 100,000, go to his office. Let him know you're done.
I can agree with that. And I can agree with that. I can agree with that. But I think out of all them senators down there, Rand Paul is probably the only one that you can really actually talk to that's got some kind of sense, because even Trump don't like him. He don't even invite him to his party.
Rand Paul is nothing. He's a wimp.
They don't like him because he talks for his people in his state.
No,
they do not like him. He wants to be seen by them, but they don't like him, so he'll say, "Forget it. I'm gonna be another John McCain."
He do not believe in government, bro.
He wants to be another John McCain.
He don't believe. No, hell no. He do not believe in government, Ed. As far as he's concerned, he's just like his dad.
He wants to be another John McCain.
Like his dad. He's like his dad. He voted against to up the renew ACA. He voted against it. He voted for the tax breaks. The man do not like government.
All he wants is this. I told you, all he wants is to sell his whiskey.
He ain't got no whiskey.
Yes, he does. He owns some of them stills down there in Kentucky, up in one of them mountains up there. He got some stills up there. He got some money invested.
Well, that's just goes to show you don't give a shit about you. Well, the thing is,
I don't care because I don't live in Kentucky. I don't care. It's the folks in Louisville.
When I say
it's the folks in Louisville, a Democratic stronghold who should care.
He can't sell
or Lexington.
In Canada. They ain't buying it.
No, they ain't buying none of his shit. They ain't buying no Kentucky whiskey at all. Don't bring that stuff. Don't bring that stuff up there across the border in Kentucky into Canada. They don't want any of that
even
Kentucky
dumping
whiskey.
That shit.
Even though it's some good whiskey, they say they don't want it. They make some damn good bourbon up there in them hills, them mountains over there in Kentucky. But them more rednecks with no teeth in their mouth up there with them stills going on.
Tennessee make good whiskey.
They make some damn good whiskey. They got some corn. They make that corn liquor. They go up there. They make that white lightning.
That's under the table, there, bro.
That shit is 180 proof. Damn near 200.
And that gangsters running that shit.
Knock your socks off.
You got them southern gangsters running that white lightning shit. They glad that they got some people protesting about that. So now they're gonna sell more white lightning.
Hey man, they better not now. They're gonna mess up now. You can't sell that lightning, man. Cause we got to have that stuff in them gallon jugs and stuff, that white stuff that look like water.
Because you got this lady, and we talked about her, and I can't remember her name right now, but she's got a bourbon or whiskey distiller, and she made over $1 billion. She was really hustling, and now they're trying to get her. They've been on her case because she's so successful.
What lady is this?
It's a person that's right now in the South that has started her own distillers company, and she's making millions and millions of dollars selling her product, and now they're on her case. There's a
Trying
lot
to
of
think who
shit
that
going
might
on,
be.
bro. I
I'm
talked
trying to think.
about it a few months ago, and I'm telling you, the stuff that's going on in this country is all about stopping black progress and any other progress.
Well, yeah, they can only do what we allow them to do. That's my mantra. They can only do what we allow them to do.
Okay, you can say
If
that if
I
you want to, but
if I lay
they got
down,
the police behind them and they
and
got
don't,
the military.
if I lay down and don't get up and don't fight, then I might as well be
Well,
dead.
that's true, but who wants to do that?
We just have to do it every day. So there's a fight going on every day. There's something out there that's going on every day. Something bad.
Yeah, but
We
I
just
got
have
my
to
8
live
to
through it.
5 or my 9 to 5 or my 11 to 7 or my 3 to 11 every day to feed my family.
Oh, okay.
So how I'm gonna fight?
Well, you got to get up. You got to keep getting up. Because if I don't get up and fight, I might wear, like I said, they might wear pet dirt in my face if I don't get up and fight.
And then
I
if
just fight.
I got my 9 to 5 or my 3 to 11, I'm still getting my check. I'm doing all right. What's wrong with y'all?
As long as I'm getting enough now, I might be
But
getting
I don't give a
95,
shit.
311, but I need to make. I got to make sure that they got that money right.
But they don't give a shit about their neighbor.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. They don't care about these other people. Because as
Yes, they
far as they're
do.
concerned, they freeloaders.
They're gonna care about me.
They freeloaders.
No, they're gonna care about me.
That's what they are. They freeloaders. That's what they're doing. All they doing is living off the government. I work every day.
Yes, sir. I work every day.
They just living off the government. Look at it. They living off. They getting free health care. They getting free food. They getting free place to stay.
Yep.
They don't care about their neighbor.
Yep. To give you an example, I was down there in their country and stuff yesterday, riding through, and they got some nice farms down there, nice homes and stuff down there, back up in the woods, and them rednecks and stuff love them some Trump.
Oh yeah.
They love him. They even had I drove by somebody's house and stuff, and they had Trump 2028.
Yeah. I believe it.
Trump 2028. I couldn't believe that. I said, you got to be kidding me.
And
These people love that man
if I
so
wanted
much.
to, I can do the same thing here in Florida.
But probably half of them might be ready to be losing their damn farm because they don't ran them out of money. They don't care about them. And I'm pretty sure a lot of them got is on food stamps and Medicaid. And they're hoping that Trump gonna save them.
No,
Anyway, people.
He gave him $12 billion.
That ain't no money. What happened the last time? He gave him what? Double that last time.
24 billion.
Okay, he gave him double that last time, and they were still crying. Because most of that money didn't come to the regular farmers. They went to them conglomerates. Those people who own them huge farms, them 5,000 or 6,000 acre farms. They're owned by these conglomerates like Archer Daniels Midland. They're the ones that got most of the money. Anyway, people, we're gonna make it through this.
Hey, this right here was our complaint show.
Yeah, I know. I started the show off and everything, and down the dumps. But the more I talk, the more I feel that
I go deep. I
done built my courage. I done built my courage back up. I done went and saw the lion and got my courage.
I'm a conspiracist, bro.
Well, I know that. That's why I said that ain't gonna happen. Yeah.
These people are insane. They talk
Well,
about Christianity and all that BS
and
and all that. They don't care about their baby, bro.
I'm like a majority of Americans. I don't care nothing about them as long as they don't be pulling their guns out on me and threatening me. As long as they ain't threatening me and pulling their gun on me, they have a right to want to overthrow the government because that's what our Constitution says. They have a right to free speech. They got a right to think how they want to think, just like I got a right to think like I want to think. So that's part of our country, and we have to accept.
But when
that.
you break the law, you're supposed to go to jail. You're not supposed
Right. You're supposed to go to jail when you break the law.
You're not supposed to be in jail when you broke the law. When you broke the law and get a pardon, bro.
Absolutely. Well, then that's something we got to deal with about this president.
You don't let drug addicts, drug people,
and you're finding out that a whole lot of them who voted for him are standing up and saying, "I made the wrong decision, and I'm sorry."
Well, don't be sorry. Do something about it.
Well, they sitting up there in the Congress and stuff, telling their Congress people and stuff and everything, "I made the wrong decision, and I'm sorry. I need you all's help. I need you all's help to get this knucklehead out of office. Y'all need to impeach his ass." They sitting there at the Congress and telling their Congress people that's what they need to be done. Say, "Yep, I voted for him. I see you sitting down there and you stood behind him, but you need to stop because we done made a bad decision. It was bad, and they are admitting it was bad. The wrong decision. They believed that man. I believed him when he said he gonna make this country great. I believed him when he said he was going to reduce the price of my food. I believed him. And they went and voted for him. Even though Harris and everybody else told him he ain't playing on that same thing that he coming out of his mouth. They got a Project 2025 and he is implementing it right now.
Trump is laughing all the way to the bank.
To tear this country up.
He's laughing all the way to the bank, bro.
Absolutely. And that's why he's sitting out there now, and all them pictures is flowing out the door. Him sitting up there. He's a pedophile now. He's not even a criminal no more. He's a pedophile.
I'm going to be honest with you. It's hard for me to believe that he is a pedophile.
He's a pedophile. I know he is. I've seen them pictures of them young girls sitting on his lap. He's a pedophile. If he was with that boy, Epstein, and him and Epstein were buddy. And what they say, Ted, birds of a feather flock together.
That's what they say.
Yes, sir. Birds of a feather flock together. and he ain't sitting down there past with Epstein.
But here's the thing. I'm not saying that he's never touched a young girl. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is that he has, when his wife was pregnant, he had a Playgirl model on his one of his side pieces, and he had a prostitute, not a prostitute, but a stripper, one of his side pieces. So, and we don't know what else. But the point is, he had two women that we know of.
Okay.
So if he was a pedophile, he wouldn't be having those two women.
That's because
one woman, the Playgirl woman, said that she loved him.
Hey, they can love folks.
ABC. They
love all the things they want because he got some money. As long as he got some money and he paying for her stuff, yes sir, I love him. I love what he can do for me. That's why they love it.
$100,000 a month.
Yes, sir. As long as he paying that rent and they paying the car note, I'm fine. I'm riding around in my fine car. I got a fur on my shoulder and everything. And I got nice clothes on, and I got food in the refrigerator, and he paid the bill. Yes, I love it. He can be whatever you want to be, because that's exactly what his wife is saying right now. Anytime you see her out there with him and stuff, he done paid her to come out there. He said, how much you need, Melania, to come out here to be with me? Or you can put another 100 grand in my account, or another $500,000 in my account. I'll be fine. He put that $500,000 in there. She walk out there with him and try to look cute, but don't say nothing. Don't open her mouth. And he and inevitably he gonna say something nasty about it and stuff, and then she gonna look at him and say, "Up, that's another 500,000." Cause she ain't doing this.
That's what he gonna do.
She ain't out there with him for free. All right, people, you heard it on this show. Anyway, folks, we done went over our hour and everything. I hope y'all enjoyed yourself, because I did. And as I said lately, that I feel better now. I'm glad I opened it, because I was in the dumps when I first started talking here. I feel a lot better.
Yeah, you talk to my crazy ass. I'm
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Y'all, you done energized me. I'm the Energizer Bunny now. You done charge these batteries up. Have a good day, people.